Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Portia here.
Hello.
Hi. We're on our way to the People's Choice Awards, and I just want to let everyone know that in the making of this,
And also this.
there was the Kind Science eye cream,
Oh, yes.
and then there was the Kind Science hydration cream.
Oh, yeah. I love this. I love both of these. I use them both every single day
I use them both every single day, too.
and have for months.
And if you use them every day, you, too, will be going to the People's Choice Awards.
Yes. That's how it works.
I think so. Thank you. Bye.
Portia De Rossi has just made a decision that's left Hollywood somewhat shocked and confused at the same time, stepping away from Ellen DeGeneres after 15 years of marriage. Now, why would she walk away from one of Tinseltown's most iconic relationships? Well, this isn't just a story about the usual celebrity split. It's about hidden struggles, personal growth, and the price of fame that comes along with a high-profile marriage.
Find something you can hold on to. Find someone who'll be there for you.
What secrets have been hiding beneath their seemingly perfect relationship? And how has Portia's journey to rediscover herself shaped this surprising decision? We get into Portia's shocking revelations, Ellen's reaction, and what this means for the future of one of Hollywood's most beloved gay couples. From the pressures of fame to the pursuit of identity, this story uncovers the untold truth behind the headlines.
The one time that was the most significant was during a photo shoot, actually. I just walked over to say hello to her, and I couldn't believe it, but she turned around and it was like an arrow was shot through my heart. I felt weak at the knees, and I was overwhelmed with how I felt.
We saw each other there and started talking, and that was it.
The love story. So, you know how in Hollywood, we often see couples that seem like they have it all together? They're constantly in the spotlight, smiling for the cameras, attending red carpets, and just radiating perfect couple energy. Well, Portia and Ellen seemed like that couple for years. They met in 2004, and let's face it, it was love at first sight. In 2008, they made it official and got married right after same-sex marriage was legalized in California.
Today, Portia would like us to witness a renewal of her commitment to Ellen, to honor and celebrate their marriage for 14 years. So, Portia, I'll leave it to you.
This is beautiful. My girls.
Surprise. you don't have to say anything at all.
Fast forward to February 2023. What started as Portia De Rossi's birthday celebration turned into something no one expected. A surprise vow renewal ceremony with Ellen DeGeneres. Portia completely caught everyone off guard. And it wasn't just a small moment. This was a Hollywood-level affair.
Oh my God! Welcome to Portia's birthday party and to the newest home of one of my favorite couples.
This is beautiful. My girls.
Surprise. you don't have to say anything at all.
And get this, Portia walks out wearing the exact same Zac Posen wedding gown she rocked back in 2008. Now imagine Ellen's face, in total shock. Oh, and Kris Jenner was there too, officiating the whole thing like it was a Hollywood movie. And the guest list was just a few casual names, the likes of Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, which was no big deal.
And I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but
They weren't just a celebrity couple, they became the ultimate symbol for LGBTQ+ love and commitment. How often do we see that? The way they faced public scrutiny together, fought off the haters, and came out stronger each time? People even looked at their relationship as the blueprint for what true love should look like. But here's the big question. What went wrong? Why would someone as seemingly happy as Portia suddenly want to step away.
It's a very different experience working for a woman. She is so, she's just so aware of us as women also, just making these incredibly intricate and detailed characters. But, I mean, my takeaway from working with Shauna is maybe I should be doing more because she seems to juggle like 4 shows and write a book and have no big deal.
Portia's struggles behind the spotlight. Now, here's the twist. While that vow renewal looked like a fairy tale ending, it seems like Portia was battling some serious inner struggles behind the scenes. Sure, everything looked perfect on the outside. Designer dresses, celebrity guests, heartfelt speeches. But behind the fame, Portia De Rossi's journey wasn't all sunshine and rainbows. While the world saw her as Ellen's partner, what most didn't realize was the battle she was fighting within. Over the years, Portia's been candid about her struggles with body image, mental health, and her sense of identity. It wasn't just about the glitzy red carpets or Hollywood fame. She had her own personal demons to confront. She's spoken openly about how, for years, she struggled with eating disorders. In her memoir, Unbearable Lightness, Portia explains how the pressure to fit into Hollywood's narrow beauty standards led her to dangerous extremes. There were times when she was underweight, battling exhaustion, and feeling physically drained. But here's the thing: nobody really knew. She was the picture-perfect wife in the public eye. And behind that image was a woman trying to hold it all together.
We're back with the beautiful and talented Portia De Rossi. And before we get to the questions in the audience, I think it's interesting when you were at 80 pounds and you looked in the mirror and you saw, like you said, you had the foresight to say, I got to cover my arms. People think they're too thin. But you still found things wrong with your body when you were that?
And let's not forget the other weight she carried, constantly being in Ellen's shadow. I mean, Ellen is a huge personality, right? Her talk show was a powerhouse, and Portia, while incredibly talented, often found herself fading into the background. It was tough for her to establish herself as more than just Ellen's wife.
It's very obvious when you feel good about yourself, you are sexy. You just are.
Absolutely.
You look fantastic, and it translates into all areas of your life. If you feel like you are good and you look good just with who you are, and whatever weight you are, it translates. People actually are attracted to people with self-confidence.
And that's, that self-confidence being a desirable quality, that I definitely strive.
In one of her interviews, Portia admitted, "I realized I was losing myself. I had dreams, passions, and goals that I had put aside for years. It was time to find out who I really am without being defined by someone else's success." And that was a huge turning point for her. Portia knew it was time to step back, to prioritize herself, and to finally rediscover her identity outside of her relationship. She's not just someone's wife, she's Portia De Rossi, with her own ambitions and voice.
As you may have heard, this summer there were allegations of a toxic work environment at our show. And then there was an investigation. I learned that things happened here that never should have happened. I take that very seriously, and I want to say I am so sorry to the people who were affected. I know that I'm in a position of privilege and power, and I realize that with that comes responsibility, and I take responsibility for what happens at my show. This is the Ellen DeGeneres Show. I am Ellen DeGeneres. My name is there. My name is there. My name is on underwear. We have had a lot of conversations over the last few weeks about the show, our workplace, and what we want for the future. We have made the necessary changes, and today we are starting a new chapter.
Ellen's controversies and the strain on their marriage. While Portia was grappling with her personal battles, Ellen DeGeneres faced a whirlwind of public controversies that didn't just tarnish her career, but also shook the foundation of their marriage. At the height of her talk show's success, Ellen's workplace came under fire with serious allegations of being toxic and hostile. Former employees accused the production of fostering a culture of fear and unfair treatment. Warner Media even launched an investigation, forcing Ellen to publicly address the claims and admit to mistakes. She issued a formal apology, pledging to do better moving forward.
It took me a long time to come out because I thought my career depended on this image of a heterosexual woman. And I'm an actress, so it kind of made sense. I mean, I was sending money to my mom back home. I had a mortgage to pay, and so having to hide my sexuality was crucial to my livelihood. And so it did take me longer, I think, being an actress to come out than if I had chosen any other profession. Having said that, I wish I'd done it sooner. I would have been a lot happier, and I wouldn't have been, I don't think, nearly as sick. I wouldn't have struggled so much. And I would have the career I'm supposed to have, which is the one I have now. So it just took me 10 years to get to a place where I'm finally comfortable and happy with my career, because I'm being honest about who I am.
But the fallout wasn't just Ellen's to bear. As her partner, Portia was thrust into the spotlight alongside her. Can you imagine? Trying to deal with your own issues while also managing the fallout from someone else's drama? Insiders revealed that Portia, while committed to standing by Ellen, felt overwhelmed by the constant scrutiny. The backlash from fans and critics spilled over into their private lives, creating tension that was hard to ignore. Portia reportedly felt torn. On one hand, trying to be Ellen's unwavering support system, and on the other, questioning whether this was the life she truly wanted. A source close to the couple explained it perfectly. Portia tried to be Ellen's biggest supporter, but the stress was overwhelming. She started questioning if this was the life she wanted to live. This wasn't just about a talk show scandal. It was about Portia's sense of self and whether she could continue sacrificing her peace for the sake of maintaining their united front. Even though Portia publicly voiced her support for Ellen, such as in an Instagram post during the height of the allegations, the strain on their personal relationship was evident. Being constantly in Ellen's shadow, coupled with the media frenzy, forced Portia to reflect deeply on her own needs and identity.
You are the light, song of my life.
Ellen's reaction. While Ellen DeGeneres hasn't made any official public statements about a possible separation from Portia De Rossi, sources close to her reveal that she's heartbroken but trying to be supportive. Ellen reportedly expressed her love for Portia, emphasizing that her happiness is the priority. Behind the scenes, there are whispers that Ellen is struggling to adapt after her talk show ended, and her career took several hits due to past controversies.
We've enjoyed sitting together and talking about kind science, as we do every Saturday morning. We just will sit here and we'll just talk about kind science and our products. Let's talk about, do you like hydration cream better or firming serum?
I think I like firming serum better.
Really?
Because I feel like it gets rid of the wrinkles.
Well, it firms it up.
It lifts a little.
It firms it up.
It lifts and it kind of like gets rid of the tiny, I mean, if I were to have the...
No, you don't have it. I was going to say where.
Where?
Where do we...
That's
I
exactly
don't see
what
any.
you should say.
Yeah. If you did, and you do, I love you the same, because people have wrinkles, but it's just you don't want to have as many wrinkles. It does firm it up. I like firming serum, but I also like the hydration cream.
Interestingly, Ellen and Portia recently collaborated on a skincare line, Kind Science. While it appears to be a shared project to strengthen their bond, insiders speculate it might also be an attempt to repair their relationship during a challenging time.
All right, well, let me catch up on what's been going on with me since you saw me last. I decided to take up gardening. I got chickens. Let me see what else I can tell you about that's been going on. Oh, yeah, I got kicked out of show business.
Ellen DeGeneres' Netflix stand-up special, For Your Approval, has also received mixed reviews, adding another layer to the public perception of her career post-talk show. In this special, Ellen addresses the controversies surrounding her, including the toxic workplace allegations on her former talk show, but her approach has been polarizing. Critics have highlighted her humor's strength in observational comedy, yet they feel she danced around deeper accountability for past issues. Some found her jokes witty, like poking fun at her public image and canceling culture, while others described the special as a missed opportunity to offer a more compelling narrative about her journey and the challenges faced during her career downfall. The special was seen as inconsistent, with moments of sharp humor overshadowed by a lack of genuine reflection. On social media platforms, audience reactions reflect this divide, with some praising her for attempting a comeback and staying authentic to her comedic style, while others criticized the tone as defensive and lacking depth. Overall, the special has sparked discussions about reinvention and whether Ellen's humor still resonates with audiences. Public and media reactions. Ever since Portia opened up about stepping away from Ellen, fans have been pretty divided. On one hand, many people are applauding her for putting her mental health first. Hashtags like #Portia Speaks and #Support. Portia flooded social media as people backed her decision to focus on herself and her well-being. It's honestly a big deal, and it's got people talking about what really matters in a relationship. But, of course, it's not all support. Some critics are raising eyebrows at the timing, right after Ellen's show wrapped up. They're wondering if it's all just part of a bigger strategy. And let's not forget how perfect their public image was. Constant PDA, family moments, and all the other relationship goals posts. So, now that Portia's speaking out, some are questioning if it was all for show.
I've been an art lover and collector my entire life, and I find the gallery system and the art world to be very prohibitive, very exclusive, very narrow. I wanted to be able to introduce really great artists that are educated and really talented to more people that don't really want to go to an art gallery or learn the art market just to be able to live with really beautiful paintings and photographs.
Portia's next moves. So, what's next for Portia? After stepping back, she's diving into her passions. She's working on expanding her art foundation, focusing on helping up-and-coming artists. She's also become a huge advocate for mental health, and she's using her platform to spread awareness. Pretty inspiring, right? There's more. Portia's also been spending a lot of time on her ranch, away from the spotlight. She recently said in an interview, "This is where I find peace. It's where I feel most like myself." That's got to feel refreshing after all the chaos of being in the public eye. And don't count out acting just yet. While she hasn't fully ruled it out, Portia made it clear that any future projects will be on her terms. That's a big statement. She's taking control of her narrative. Ellen's reaction. On the flip side, what's going on with Ellen? It's been a tough year for her. After the allegations of a toxic workplace environment came to light, Ellen has kept a low profile. Sources close to her say she's been devastated by everything that's happened, but she's also trying to support Portia as she finds her way.
Let's start building.
There were supply chain challenges. We had a volcano erupt.
Everybody was like, "You crazy."
I enjoy the gorillas, not the hunting.
Got the gorilla.
We do like to let them know that we're coming.
Nothing keeps you more present than sitting with gorillas. there's nothing more special in the world than seeing an exchange of love.
Ellen's shifted her focus to her wildlife foundation, and she's been spending time with close friends. Some insiders are even saying that this could be a turning point for her, pushing her to think more about her own priorities and what she really wants.
Oh, look at that!
That's actually kind of hard to do.
All right, yeah, see? Now, the reason I did that is because she makes me look... Can you take these off?
You take it off.
All right, take the other one off.
No, really?
All right, then don't. Just stand on that.
Okay.
Every time we go out and get photographed, she looks so much taller than me. I'm taller than her. Let's settle this once and for all. You're always wearing these heels, and I feel so short next to you, so...
Can I have my shoe back now?
Yes, all right.
What's next for the couple? The big question remains. Will Portia and Ellen get back together? Or is this the beginning of a permanent separation? It's hard to say right now, but one thing is clear. Both are moving forward in their own ways, finding new paths for themselves. Portia's decision wasn't just about leaving a relationship. It's about finding herself again. And let's be honest, who doesn't admire that? Closing thoughts. Portia De Rossi's story is a testament to the power of self-awareness and the courage it takes to make life-altering decisions. While her choice to leave Ellen may have been shocking to many, it underscores a universal truth. Sometimes, stepping away is the only way to truly move forward. As fans, we can only hope that both Portia and Ellen find the happiness and fulfillment they deserve, whether together or apart. What are your thoughts on Portia's decision? Do you think this marks the end of Hollywood's favorite couple? Or could it be the start of something even greater for both of them as they part ways? Let us know in the comments below. If you loved watching this video, then don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more news into the lives of your favorite celebrities.